This is Coyote News.
USD's track and field team found success in the end of their regular indoor season at the Summit League Championships in Fargo. The Coyote women took second as a team and set the highest total points scored in their Summit League history. Meanwhile, the men's team placed third, missing second place SDSU by 1.5 points. The Yotes collected 8 event championships in the weekend. Senior Shanice Canigan was voted the most outstanding championship performer by Summit League coaches, while junior Eldon Warner was also named the track championship MVP. Looking forward now for the Coyotes, 3 athletes qualified for the NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships in College Station, Texas next week. Sophomore Chris Nilsson will look to defend his indoor title, while sophomore Helen Falda will be vaulting for the women. Shanice Canigan will join the pole vaulters after her record performance in the Summit League Championships. The Coyote women's golf team traveled to South Carolina for the Kiowa Island Spring Classic last weekend. Our own Lexi Peterson paced the Coyotes throughout the tournament, which held the largest collegiate field in the country, with 43 teams and 217 players. Peterson shot a third-round 78 to finish with 227 total strokes over the tournament, and finished in 58th place. Senior Abby Dufresne finished 5 strokes behind Peterson with 232 to finish tied for 102nd position. As a team, USD placed 36th with 949 strokes over 3 rounds and 2 courses. Peterson's performance in South Carolina earned her Summit League Golfer of the Week honors for the first time in her career. The Coyotes' next tournament will be March 12th and 13th at the Bradley Spring Break Invitational in Farmer Branch, Texas.
The newest CollegeInsider.com mid-major poll has both the men and women's basketball teams on the move this week. The men's team remained inside the top 10, but dropped from number 3 to number 6, owing last week's loss to rival South Dakota State. This week marks the 12th straight week inside the top 25 as the Coyotes enter the Summit League tournament as the number 2 seed. While the men's team stumbled this week, the women kept climbing the polls and moved up to the number 7 spot after becoming the first Summit League regular season champion to finish league play undefeated since 1993. The Coyote women hold the top seed in the Summit League tournament.
The women's basketball team opens Summit League tournament play on Saturday against Fort Wayne at noon, while the men's team go up against Omaha at 8:30. The men's team is seeded second and credits good chemistry as the reason they are 11-3 and expect other teams to see that as a threat.
We just want to play together and play connected every game, and if you come out the W in that column, then that's usually a good thing.
The women's team ended the conference season undefeated at 14-0, making them the number 1 team in the tournament.
Definitely anytime you have a team coming in, well, maybe undefeated in conference, it certainly is like a challenge for everyone. It makes everyone play a little bit harder against you. You definitely get everyone's best, and I think that's definitely something we'll be preparing for the Summit League tournament.
The Summit League tournament takes place at Sanford Premier Center in Sioux Falls beginning Saturday. Students can pick up tickets in the lobby of the Premier Center.